Hi folks, and welcome to more Dominion Seaside. What do we have here? We have Wharf, so we can draw here. We have Ambassador for trashing and attacking. So, yeah, definitely gonna open with Ambassador. It can be either Ambassador Silver or Double Ambassador. Given the presence of Wharf, which is an extremely centralized in 5 cost, I think I want the Silver. But probably take a second ambassador here. That's not an ideal draw because my yeah, I can't both play ambassador and hit 5, but it's still okay. It would have been much worse if ambassador would miss. So I don't really want another silver now, so let's get native village because we're gonna definitely want some of those. So my opponent embargoes warehouse here, alright. Usually, yeah, usually embargo choices are just not very meaningful, to be honest. It's, yeah, it just usually just doesn't really matter what you embargo. It might have some impact on the game, but so let's get the wharf and set aside whatever it is down there and return the coppers. Sadly, the wharf misses. I do have a silver, right? So I'm not doing all that bad in terms of economy. So I think I'm still returning the coppers here. And yeah, my opponent fights back with ambassador, so that's the thing to consider. So on this turn, let me see. Okay, I draw 5. Those last 2 cards are both ambassadors, so I'm pretty clean. And soon we'll play 2 ambassadors per turn with my 2 ambassadors per turn. That's going to be quite painful for my opponent. But I think now I could use treasury, right? Because I kind of need a bit more economy. It feels like then I can return more coppers because right now I kind of rely on coppers as a part of my economy. The alternative would be to buy another wharf there on my last turn, but then I would be over terminaled definitely. So I'll set aside whatever it is down there. It's treasury, all right. Let's get rid of this estate now, and I think I can just return those coppers and get the native village. I totally expect my opponent to give me more coppers at some point. So, and I definitely have enough for at least a silver, so I'm fine. Economy wise, they get a gold. Let's set aside and take everything back. So that's like, yeah, that's an example of how native village draws you half a card. Basically, if you play native village, set aside and pick up, yeah, it's like half draw. So what do we hit here? 5. I might just want an outpost here, to be honest. Is that even true? Let's try and go with that. It might be greedy, but we'll try and do that. I definitely want an outpost here at some point because there is enough draw to make it viable. So here's another state. I now need more draw, definitely, and more villages. I'm not too much in a hurry of getting more economy. So set aside a copper. I can just set aside the estate. Or should I? Yeah, let's set aside the estate, and I think I'm just going to buy a silver actually. Just after the saying that I'm good with economy, I return the copper, buy silver here, or I can buy embargo. Whatever. I don't really need it. I mean, it's not like I don't need the embargo. It's like I could use it in another silver. That's how you put it, I guess. Sadly didn't get up to 5 there, but it's okay. Might just get more native villages. It would be a bit of an overkill for now, but it's okay. We'll get more terminals the next turn. So one thing that we've been avoiding so far was treasure maps. My opponent gets one now, and it's bad because his deck is quite fat now, so he can't really consistently expect to. Basically, he relies on luck if he wants to trigger that. Down returning and down returning, I guess. Could have been returning that, to be honest. Alright. So, just not. I kind of want money. Kind of want more money. But, yeah, I need another wharf. There is no going around of that. And I guess it's better to set aside something than not. And yeah, we didn't draw anything here because I didn't have enough wharfs. I didn't have a wharf in place, so this outpost turn was not good. So I still have 6 in my deck, so I think I'm just adding the gold here. And yeah, I was started to started talking about treasure maps, and thing is, it might be a good enough board to try and use them. I mean, it would depend on the situation, but the thing is, the way you play with treasure maps, you just get preferably you just buy both of them in the same turn, and or even better if you can gain them mid turn, and then you trigger them without relying on any luck. You just know that you're going to draw both, and then you're going to draw up all the golds too. That's the ideal way how to do it. And actually, the other ways of doing it are just not very good at all. Down returning. All right, let's get a gold. I need more money. So click through all of that. Pick it up. Oh hey, I had 2 wars in play the last turn. Whoops. It ain't ideal, but alright. That makes me think, you know what? I'll get another wharf, which is less than ideal now because I'm gonna need to play 3. Well, I'm gonna have 0 in play this turn, but I also get a warehouse. Actually, I don't really want the warehouse, but I want the curse because warehouse is fine. It's not an amazingly good card for my deck. Because yeah, I'm basically drawing, well, at least I expect to be drawing most of it like in reasonable time, in starting from like the next turn, hopefully. But yeah, also that's the reason why I could use the curse to attack my opponent. So I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to do both treasure maps and good old cursing. So sadly didn't draw the outpost here. Alright, well, at least I got the wharf in play. Definitely get another wharf now and another native village. Hopefully I'll see more villages here, but I think I must have some. So yeah, my opponent bought his first treasure map like several turns ago, and they can't do much about it. Oh hey, oh my god, what is this garbage? Oh, that's very bad. Like all my all my native villages bottom decked. All right. Uh, the, well, I guess I'll just. I think it's better to play the wharf and the outpost. So that's what we're going to do. Buy another wharf, buy another native village. We just want more draw. And let's hope that we get some wharfs to play this turn. You know, treasure map is one of those cards which you really want to succeed, but usually it's just kind of bad. Usually it's not worth it because I'll just pick it up. Even if you, thing is, even if you make it, you know, if you collide them, sometimes you don't really want this many golds, and especially you don't really want them to go on top of your deck. That's the thing. So I think I kind of misplayed here. Should have been playing the warehouse early because now I'll only draw 2 cards. Alright, I'll just set aside whatever it is down there. Set aside wharf. It's good because I... Alright, the last card is a gold though, so... Oops. And... I feel like I don't need to return the coppers this turn because I'm kind of guaranteed to draw the next turn. So, it's okay. Let's get... Treasury now and the native village. Treasury for some additional economy. Okay, set aside, set aside, set aside, draw. I have a lot of native villages, huh? Yeah, pick everything up. Play another wharf. Draw this curse. Return. I only played 2 wharfs. Okay, let's not be super greedy and return the coppers. Okay, let's do the treasure math. It's... I'm not sure if it's like really worth it or if it's you know, if it's a good idea for me to do it now, but it is fun at least. I remember the like when I kind of was starting to play Dominion, it was like common idea that treasure map and warehouse is a good combo. That you kind of open with treasure map and warehouse, and then you add the second treasure map, and warehouse kind of can sift through your deck, and then you have a higher chance of colliding. And while warehouse definitely increasing the chance of your treasure map colliding, it's still, you know, it's still not the greatest idea to go for that. Alright, let's just try to draw through the deck first and see whether we can play those maps. I know I have another wharf down there, so it would be ideal to draw it to... Okay, here we go. Set aside. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's play treasure maps before playing the wharfs, so that we can actually draw the gold, because you don't want the golds on top. That's like the most terrible place for them to go. Native village piles are kind of low. Actually, I probably will be able to pile out on my next turn. I should have been, yeah, should have been maybe taking this native village. It's fine. Alright, I'm gonna click through everything, pick everything up. Alright, it should be... Okay, let's think there for a moment. I'm behind in points, so I would need to buy like a province. I shouldn't have been playing the wharf and should have been returning it with ambassador. Uh, so I would need to buy, if I return 2 coppers, there are gonna be five, 2 curses, 5 curses left. So I need to buy 5 curses, native village, wharf, and province. I think I'm not sure I can do it in terms of. Oh, hey, I actually have enough money. I have a lot of money, but I don't think I can quite end it here. Can I end it here? Maybe I missed it by not returning the native village. Um, yeah, I don't think it's there. I don't think it's there. Okay, let's just buy 2 provinces and like a treasury. I don't really want to lower the worst if I don't need to. It's like a good rule of the tomb, actually, that uh, you don't want to lower the piles if you don't need to, because then it's a good way to lose games, on the unexpected pile outs. So my opponent definitely won't benefit from this native village now, so that was a kind of a bad idea for them to lower it now. Set aside. Oh. I'm not sure. Maybe I already had it in hand or something. So just just clicking through it, because I think there must be a win for me this turn. Uh, yeah, let's just return the worth, kinda, and end actions, and I can buy. I can do the best kind of pile out, which is a curse pile out. Yeah. All right. So that's it. Mm, treasure maps. We made them work. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.